Going live. You're live! I'm live on YouTube, but I'm not live on Instagram yet. Let me do that. Oops. Live on Instagram. Start live. Checking connection. Hi, everyone. I'm live on Instagram now. I'm live on both YouTube and Instagram right now. This is so exciting. Okay. We are telling your followers that you've started a live video. Okay, let me get my questions ready. I have pre-recorded questions. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Teeth Talk Tuesday. Teeth Talk Tuesday. I have lots of questions. I'm so excited. I'm waiting. I'm so excited. People are joining. We're becoming a Teeth Talk friend community. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Come to Canada. I'd love to come to Canada. I've been to Canada twice, and neither were like the true. I need to do like a real Canadian trip. I'm so excited people are joining. I have pre-recorded questions here. I can't wait to start answering them. They're really good questions. So give it a few more seconds. Give it a few more seconds / minutes. Meisner's here. My favorite. She's awesome. Hey, girl. Hey. Meisner's my girl. So, Abby. It's right here. It's right here, Abby. Abby, I don't know. Ask me what my favorite power brush is. And that's easy because it's Burst. I've been obsessed with it. And I can't stop the love. And those whitening strips are bomb. Yes, they are. They also have whitening strips. And right now, I don't know if they're still behind in back orders, but we're warming up, everyone. I'm just answering one random question. I just happen to have it here. I was going to talk about it anyway. But anyway, so Burst Brush, my favorite power brush. I have a code. You get it for 40% off. It's in my, like, what's that called? You know, like when you go to Instagram. Highlights. It's in my highlights. And my code is there. It's VYUADG. Yes, I memorized it. So it's my favorite one. Thanks, everyone, for asking. I'm really excited to read these questions. Do we have enough people here to answer questions? Someone say yes or no. Should I start answering questions yet? I want to start answering these questions. Ugh. Got mine in a week. Meisner says, my girl Meisner. She says, just start. Good questions. What's the name? It's a Burst brush. And my Instagram at Teeth Talk Girl. In my highlights, I have all the info on this, all the goods on this, where you can get the 40% code. But it's called Burst Brush. All right, I'm gonna start jumping in. I'll leave him there. You can see him. He looks good. Oh, you can't see him on Instagram. My first question, Shiva, I'm surprised too. Thanks for being here, though. I'm just going because I got a lot of questions here. The first one is, so I'm a dental assistant. Nothing drives me crazier than when I do my makeup and I feel confident and one mask ruins my makeup. Do you have the same problem? And do you still keep wearing it too? Hashtag dental life, hashtag mask problems. Yes. I do my makeup every single morning, and every single first patient, it gets ruined from one mask. I'm right there with you, KP Sports, and I don't have an answer for this, and I wish I did. Maybe one day I will, But no, I just try to like leave my mask on not as tight. Sometimes you could put your mask on like this and it's, gonna rub it all off. But I try and like do that little like pinch it here so it's not totally on my face, but it's gonna get here no matter what. My nose is where the makeup comes off the most. So that's a bummer. But yeah, so I wish I had a better answer to that. I mean, I guess my answer is me too, girl. Mask proof makeup. We need that. I feel like no matter what good makeup you wear, it's gonna come off. Here's another good one. Hello, Teeth Talk girl. Okay. I have a quick question. Does water flossing really work? And if it does, which flosser would you recommend me to buy? All right, Maxwell Roots. So I have a whole video on water flossing, and you have to watch my video because it explains everything on who would benefit more from a water pick and who would benefit more from flossing. Some people benefit from both. Some people benefit from neither. Maybe there's another way to clean in between your teeth specifically. But generally the like rule of thumb is the water pick is really good for your gums and flossing is really good for your teeth. That's like a real general question. Dentistry is based off of the individual, so everyone's has a different, this is driving me nuts. Sorry, 1 second. Hold on. Oop, then we lose that. Sorry. Okay, so dentistry is based off the individual. So you know what I mean? Like, I can't just answer, is the water pick good for you? It depends. If you have a lot of issues with your gums, then you probably should be using a water pick. If you get a lot of cavities, maybe you should be flossing and using the water pick. You know what I mean? Water pick, good for the gums. Flossing, good for the teeth. You should watch my video though, youtube.com/teeth talk. I got another question here. I hope that answered your question with water picking. I'm in California and I'm real laid back right now. I feel so relaxed. Okay. Have you ever given someone laughing gas? Well, yes. I mean, actually, truly. So nitrous oxide is laughing gas, and a lot of hygienists are. Sorry, I was just reading something. I need to stop reading the comments while I'm answering a question. So laughing gas, also called nitrous oxide. A lot of hygienists are certified in administering that. I have not used it on a patient since school. When I had to. I like to try and calm people with my voice. That's kind of my go-to, but I'm sure if I just haven't maybe got in that situation where nothing else worked. I just try to avoid anything like that, chemicals. I know some people need it, but I'm all about trying not to use it, and I haven't used it yet. I've only been a hygienist for 3 years, but, in the workplace, but a good question. So have you ever given someone laughing gas? Nitrous oxide? The answer is yes, but not since school because I try to use my calming voice and I try to avoid it. But I'm certified if I needed to, but it's just my personal preference. I try not to. Have you ever had someone flirt with you? Well, I mean, I'm just joking. I mean, I'm assuming this means like at work, and I guess there's a funny story on that because when I was I was cleaning someone's teeth once, and people are always like on their phone, like about to drop it on their face when you're working on them. Which whatever, I'm easygoing, but sometimes I'm like I can't see. So but the one time this person was Snapchatting me, and I saw everything he was doing. Like, did he really think I couldn't see his phone? I don't know. But and he wrote like, "Isn't she hot?" on his Snapchat. So that was awkward as heck. So I guess I'll say yes. Okay. Not really teeth related, but what does your ideal workday look like? Well, fun fact, my ideal workday is I don't do this full time, unfortunately. Maybe one day I will, but my ideal workday is I wake up, I go to work, and I come home, and then I try to write or I research for the next video. I try and work with friends on movies and film and acting, and I don't know. I do long days, but they're not that exciting. I go to work, I come home, and I work on my second job, which is this. I love it. Sorry, that's not exciting answer. Okay, here's another. This is a really good one. Shout out. Oh, where did it go? I saw it. Oh, question. Can you explain the connection between flossing and heart health? Heart. Doo-doo, heart health. That's always intrigued me, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this this question deserves its own video. But oh my gosh, I only have like 2 more minutes to this. Okay. Ugh. Okay. So this question explain how your heart health is connected to your gums and your teeth and brushing. So basically a real quick synopsis, but I need to make a full video on this on YouTube. But your gums, they have blood vessels in them. You know, they're living, and they're such a cute bird. I'm very distracted. I would turn everything right now. Hi, baby bird. Ah, you see this bird, Alex? Okay, so you probably hear him. He's tweeting so nice. Okay, so your heart is directly connected to your gums because your gums have blood vessels. The blood vessels like to stay healthy and firm and stippled. Your gums, see how mine are like pink? Pink is good. And they're like pink. If they were red and puffy and swollen, that's inflammation. And inflammation is not good. You know the word inflammation. So the blood vessels are directly connected to your heart. So when your gums are inflamed, the idea behind it is that your heart, and there is evidence-based research happening on this, your heart can be, and most likely can be, affected by your gums not being healthy. Gosh, does that make sense? This bird is just so cute. Do you see this bird? It's a really cute bird. I only have like 2 minutes left, and I'm really stressed out on the bird. I have another question here. Well, let me see what these questions are. I know they were what? To your Snapchat patient. Okay, that was a weird one. I'm just reading questions here. I have more. Okay, my friend does not brush her teeth. Any suggestions to make her start? Well, first ask her why she doesn't brush her teeth. I would ask why. No, the bird doesn't need to stop. The bird is cute. Come on, Shiva is cute bird. Okay, so I would just ask, why are you not brushing your teeth? Maybe there's a reason, and then go from there. I can't really moo. Sorry. I would go from there to see why, and I can't really answer this without knowing why this person's not brushing their teeth. But yeah, direct message me. I'm curious. Some people don't floss, and the number one reason is because they're lazy. Honestly, everybody goes, I don't think of it. But like, it takes 2 seconds. Have you seen that meme or whatever? There's like a million memes where it shows like a girl, perfectly contoured face, like all the makeup and everything, took 30 minutes, maybe an hour. And then that takes me like 40 to do the contouring. But have you ever seen when it says like, I'll spend 45 minutes doing my contouring, but I won't spend 45 seconds flossing? What's wrong with that? Priorities. I don't know. That's funny. Do you take patients' blood pressure and height before appointments? Great question, Meisner. My friend Allie Meisner is so cool. She's been with me from the start. Thank you. That's a great question. So before SRPs, I know the general, probably standard of care is getting there, where you should be taking blood pressure before every single patient. However, one office I don't at all, but the other office I do before every single SRP, or anytime we're administering anesthetic. So anytime that there's any epinephrine, or anytime that the heart rate might be raised, we do take blood pressure. So I think that's great, and that's a great start. So we're getting there to hopefully one day be taken done. We're almost at 15 minutes. I said I'd do about 15 minutes. So, okay, my favorite toothpaste. Well, gosh. So I get sent a lot of toothpaste. I try a lot of different pastes out, and this is a real hard question to answer because I like a lot of different toothpaste for a lot of different things. Do you know what I mean? Hey, girl, Tooth Life, Irene. Irene, by the way, she's Canadian and she's super awesome, and we might do a spoiler, something cool together one day. So keep an eye out for Tooth Life. So my favorite toothpaste right now, what I'm using, is Colgate Optic White. This is not sponsored. I'm not sponsored by anybody. But I've been using that. It really, really just, I feel like keeps my teeth really bright. But I don't like using whitening every single day, because my idea is like, if you're using whitening every single day, that's a lot of peroxide like on your tooth every single day. I professionally whitened, whiten often. So I feel like if I'm doing the professional whitening like once a month or a couple, whenever, that's, I know, a lot, but if I'm doing a lot of professional whitening, why am I also using a whitening toothpaste every single day? Does that make sense? So I try not to, but I'm in California right now and I'm trying to get those teeth looking good. So, right now I'm using that. I love Hello toothpaste products because they're super, super natural. They're vegan friendly. You know what I mean? So that's another one I love. But there's so many toothpastes I love. I used to love when Crest had the chocolate toothpaste. It was chocolate mint, but they don't have it anymore. So that's a bummer. Chocolate. I'm a sucker for anything that's not mint. So I don't know. Any other let me see. I have enough peroxide in my hair. I like that. That's true. I just got all the peroxide out of my hair. Mine was super, super blonde, and now I'm super, super back to natural with my brunette. But I think that's it. I think I answered a lot of questions. I think I answered I'm gonna guess 8, but when someone tells me they're watching this, it probably was more than 8 or less than 8. I have no idea. Whatever. Either way, thank you all for joining. How do I edit my videos? I'm gonna answer that just because I love Tooth Life, and we might do something really cool together. I think she already said podcast in there, but we might do a podcast or something cool. Thank you. I edit my video. I edit using Final Cut Pro. That's it. No secrets on that. I use Final Cut Pro X. Oh no, Tommy's here. Gotta go. Okay, love you. Just kidding, Tommy. I love you. Just remember, I'm a Burst ambassador. So if you are interested in this toothbrush, I have it in my highlights on Instagram. You could go there and get my VYUADG code, and you could get 40% off. I love this toothbrush to death. I can't talk enough about it. Thank you, Alyssa, for doing my promo code today. You should follow her. She's at Alyssa May G. Alyssa May G. She's on my Instagram. You should follow her. She's really nice and awesome. And she helps me with a lot of my videos. We're doing a Cardi B parody. When I get home, when I get back to Chicago. I'm so excited. Yo, piece of calc. Wait until you hear this parody. So I'm going to do that. And then other than that, see you all next time. Thank you so much. I'm going to awkwardly click off both of these.